My name is Chris Melke. Welcome to another edition of Southern Distilling News liquor reviews. So today we have a couple spirits from St. George Spirits in Alameda, California. And since the day this will be airing is my sister's birthday, I guess I was going to make her a birthday drink, and this is what I make her on her birthday. We'll be making something called the Bee's Knees. So the two gins we'll be profiling are the Botanivore gin. This is a very floral gin, the New American gin, or the Western gin. And then also we have a unique experiment with the dry rye gin. It's very, very peppery and very, very interesting. But with the Botanivore gin, we'll be making the drink called the Bee's Knees because it has nice floral notes and very, very sweet. This, like I said, is very, very peppery. It has some pepper added to it. Some caraway, juniper, of course, grapefruit peel. The interesting thing is that St. George Spirits color codes all their colors, their gins. So this is the dry rye is red and the other one is blue. So just wanted to let you know about that. And then just to go into a little bit of a tasting of the liquor. Sample a little bit of the Botanivore gin. So this review is also up on the site, but feel free to check it out. A little more in here. Okay, this is very, very floral. It's definitely is picking up the juniper, but again, it's very, very interesting with the floral notes that it has. Some of the licorice, very, very sweet. Pick up the juniper, the lime, very, very light on the palate. Going down, I get some licorice taste, some blends of that in there. So very, very good for the floral taste, and a very, very interesting combination. It's also very, very woodsy. So I'm going to put this aside for now. And then we're going to take some sample from the dry rye. So dry rye is going to be very, very peppery. I mean, rye has that natural pepper taste, and they've accented it with a few things that will bring out its pepper flavor. So on the nose, you're definitely getting the pepper, definitely getting some of the rye malt lingering up. This is a very, very peppery concoction. There's a lot of spice going down. It's very, very interesting with any sort of pairings that you get. Like the one they have here is a Negroni would be a basic example. That would be something that you probably will want to pair it with. It's a very, very interesting combination. So, and going down, you get this buttered kind of toast malt taste going on. So this is a very, very interesting gin because the base is actually unaged whiskey, rye whiskey. So it's definitely when it's starting out, and then they kind of added juniper to it to make it to give it that gin taste. So, but it's very, very peppery and strong, which is nice if you're looking at a very, very full-bodied drink. So anyway, so the drink we're going to make is the Bee's Knees. So what I did was, this is on the ingredients are on their site. Also, they have it on the back of their, like this comes in a 3-pack, as I mentioned before. This is on the bottom of it, and they include some recipes here. So it's 2 ounces of, it's in a shaker. So here we go. All right, so it's 2 ounces of Botanivore gin. So we're gonna put some in there. I put some ice in here, so you're all set. It's going to be cold coming out, so it's a good summertime drink. So 2 ounces of that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to have a, let's see, 3/4 ounce of honey syrup. Now, honey syrup is pretty easy to make. You just make water and honey, and it comes into a syrup. This one I had around the house, the Bar Smith honey ginger concoction. I don't think the ginger will harm the flavoring, so I'm going to put some of that in here. And you're supposed to put 3/4 in there. So you're going to get that taste, and then you're going to get a half ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. So the fresh squeezed lemon juice is, you know, we're going to put some of that in here. It's going to give it that little bit of a kick. You're supposed to garnish this with a lemon peel, of course, if you have one around. Fresh lemon is always better to get some of that juice in there. And then we're going to shake it up a little bit here. So we shake it up, and then we're going to put it in our glass. Going to take this down here, and we're going to pour it in here, and we should have a nice, refreshing gin drink. So you hear some clacking of claws on hardwood. That is Annie, who is our Chewini, who's running around like a mad woman because the cats think they have a bug. So anyway, so I'm going to take a little sample here. This is the Bee's Knees by St. George Spirits using Botanivore gin. So like I said, the summer's almost ending. You might want to take advantage of this and have a nice summer drink. And that was really good. It's really good. I mean, it's blending well with all the flavors together. The ginger isn't coming out as strong as I thought it would. It's being kind of tamed down by the gin. Of course, you know, you can put it in a cool glass, a long stem glass, you know, gin drinks. You know, I'd put it in this because it's a little bit easier for me to have on the table and stuff like that. So anyway, so again, Botanivore gin, dry rye gin, St. George Spirits in Alameda, California. Take a look at the review on the site, and hopefully we'll get some more stuff up there. The next thing we're going to review is their absinthe. So come up with a unique recipe for that. Thanks, cheers, and this is the SouthernDistillingNews.com review portion. Thanks.